Hi, Maria here, and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing this, which is my take on a Valentine's Day look. Yes, it is indeed. So yeah, I got a little bit of sparklies going on, but I kept it actually fairly subdued and natural. Kind of a burgundy smoky situation, I guess. And yeah, I just think it's kind of a feminine look that you could go from you know, work to going out or whatever you happen to be doing. It's not so over the top, but it's yeah, just pretty and whatever, I guess. So whether you're going out with a guy, whether you're going out with your girlfriends and just hanging out for the day, whether you're going home for the day, it's just the look that I picked for Valentine's Day, okay? Not really any reason, it's just the look. So we're gonna start it, and I hope you like it, and we'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, so just for sake of time, I decided to do my foundation and concealer and primer. And I decided to try the Nivea, what is it called? Nivea Aftershave Balm in sensitive skin. This is from Nikki Tutorials, who, like, it's kind of the latest rage, everyone's trying it. So I thought I would try it as well. So far what I've noticed, like my foundation went on really smooth, but it doesn't hide any pores. So I'm just gonna test it out for a few times, and then I'll get back to you guys as to what I think of this one. And then I went in with L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I'm out of my Too Faced board this way. So I thought I'd go back to this. I'm really liking it, but the W3 is too dark for me, and the W12 is too light for me. So as a result, I mix a bit of the L'Oreal Infallible in 102 into this, and this gives me a good shade for my skin. And the other thing I like about throwing this in with this is a little bit long lasting, like a little more long lasting. So between the two of them, I get kind of a nice cocktail of luminous and long lasting. Woohoo! Okay, and then I went in with this Dirty Works peach corrector. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hold it way above my head where you can't see it. How about that? Okay, so anyway, use the peach corrector. Then I used concealer, and then I used NYX HD shadow base on my eyes, and then I went over everything with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And now we'll get started with the eyeshadow. And being it's a Valentine's Day look, I don't want to go super pinky because that, you know, whatever. I just don't want to do that. I want to go kind of dramatic, and I want to keep it slightly neutral, but really glowy looking. That's my goal. So I'm going to use the Rainforest After Dark palette by Tarte. I'm actually going to use the blush as my transition color. Just take that into the crease and then bring it up kind of towards my eyebrow, and I want it to just be really diffused. Okay, then I'm going to go in with a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into this burgundy shade. It is a gorgeous shade. And just kind of blur it out, smoke it out. I don't know, what's the term that you'd use? But I'm keeping it kind of again like this thing where I put it to here and go to the arch, kind of keeping all the dark here, and then this will be a little bit more open looking. Then I'm going to take my big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend this all together. Okay, now I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I'm going to place that on my lid. Usually when I do this, I always do kind of my inner corner as well, and pull it like so, or inner corner. I'll never remember the right terms, but the tear duct area, and then pull it down, and it always looks slightly crazy, but then you just blend it in. And it's just, first of all, it's a nice sticky base, and it just really helps, especially if you have a lighter shadow. I'll show you the one that I'm using. And it's kind of a muted tone, and it won't show up the greatest unless I give it a decent base. So there, got it done. So you just kind of smear it in a little bit. Now I'm going to take my e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm going to go into this shade right here. And it's kind of a dusty pink. We're gonna give it a go. I'm not sure how. It might be too dark for what I want. I'm going to go back into that burgundy color and just deepen it up a bit. Bring it a bit more onto the lid. Okay, now I find that really dull looking. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go into MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to spritz my brush, and then I'm going to go into this Physicians Formula little sparkly scenario. You can still get them. Actually, right now they're on sale at Superstore, but I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's kind of a dusty pink as well, and just place that over top of it. Okay, and then I'm going to go into the lightest shade here and just put it in my inner tear duct. Okay, and now I'm going to actually take this burgundy right in. Sometimes a person has an idea in their mind and then it starts to, like, you're like, oh no, I kind of think I need to do this instead. So then you just do it. Now I'm going to take an angled brush and I'm going to just take that burgundy right into the lower lash line. And I'm going to take a little tiny pencil brush and go into that kind of dusty pink and just apply it kind of where the inner tear duct light stuff stops. And then just kind of pull it into the burgundy. Okay, then I'm gonna go back into that burgundy shade and just kind of go around like that. Now the only thing about the Rainforest After Dark palette is that it doesn't have a great, like I could use the highlighter as a highlight under my eye. But as far as just a matte highlight, there's nothing in this one. So I'm actually going to use this L'Oreal Paris. It's the new formulation. It's in 200. It's this cream color. And I'm going to use that as my brow bone highlight. It's just an awesome color. Okay, now I'm going to take an Anastasia Beverly Hills waterproof eyeliner in black. So that's what we have so far. I want to diffuse that just a little bit more. The key to getting a really blended look is to literally blend, 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 blend. So you're blending and blending and blending some more, and then you step back and you look at it and then you can blend more. I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D ink liner in black and just put a fine line. I'm going to put my false lashes on. So I'm going to take my duo glue and just get a little bit on the edge and then just apply it. So while my eyelashes are completely drying, I'm going to use Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown on me eyebrows. Look at the difference that the two eyebrows, like the difference it makes to do the darker, like really, I don't overdraw my eyebrows at all. Like I keep it pretty natural, but even just doing that little bit, it just raises everything up and makes it look, I don't know, it just frames the face and it really makes a difference as far as, like, I don't know, well, you can see the difference. I think this one's way better. Like it just, it finishes off a look. It's like putting a belt on. Your eyebrows are like the belt to your face. Okay, now I'm gonna zoom you out and do the rest of my face. So I'm gonna contour with, can you guess which one it is? Of course you can. Omega by MAC. Just so you know, when I run out of this, I'm gonna try something different. It'll shock you maybe. It's not like I'm just stuck on that, but like to me, contour colors are pretty boring. It's just pretty simple. It's the same thing with a bronzer. If I find something that works, I'm just gonna use it until it's all gone. I don't really want to experiment. I'd much rather, to me, like honestly, a contour color is a little bit like toilet paper. Like it's a necessity, but it's not really exciting. So to me, if I've got one, I'm not gonna buy more because I'd much rather buy like a new blush color or a new lip color or a new eye palette or something sparkly. So yeah, gray, I'm sorry, gray or brown doesn't really, it doesn't get a high priority. If it works, I'm happy. Next, Too Faced bronzer in whatever it is, medium deep. I really want to get the milk chocolate bronzer because I think that would be better for my skin tone. Like this one works okay, but it is a bit dark. So like, and I just put a tiny bit on, so it doesn't really matter, but I kind of want to get the milk chocolate. The milk chocolate Soleil. Yes, I do. And I'm always gonna buy Too Faced unless something comes up that's better. I'm kind of loyal to them. I love them, I can't help it. Plus, I like the way they smell. Oh, you know what? I was actually gonna use the bronzer that was in here, Park Avenue Princess, but it's too late for that. So now I'm going to use the highlight color, and it's not a super bam highlight. I'm gonna use the blush in this palette as well, and then I'll probably go in with a bit more highlight. See, what's cool is because I used the blush as a transition shade, it actually just really makes everything look kind of pretty and seamless. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the highlighter shade and just kind of bring it down onto the blush a little bit so it's a bit glowy. If you wanted to bam this up just a little bit more, and I do because I just am kind of addicted to them right now, it's the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Eyeliner, but instead of using it as an eyeliner, I use it as like just a topper on my eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna put a few glitters, nothing major, just kind of gives it a bit of glam. This is in the shade, it's in the shade ACDC. It cracks me up. Okay, so when I put it on, like it's wet and I don't want to have it to transfer up, so I just go like this. Now, once that dries, that stuff will stay there all day or night, depending. But just having a little bit of the purple sparkles, I don't know, I just think it's pretty. Okay, I'm going to just do mascara on my bottom lashes. I'm gonna line my lips with MAC Stone. And then I'm gonna fill them in with NYX Pale Pink. Then I'm gonna use my Elizabeth Arden lipstick in Rose. And then I'm going to use Eclair Butter Gloss by NYX. And of course, I'm gonna use my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Okay, and then so that I stay just looking kind of luminous and glowy, I'm gonna use MAC Fix Plus. I love the way that feels. I don't overly love the way it tastes, but I definitely love the way it feels, and I just think it makes a person look super healthy. Let's fake health, people, by putting on crazy makeup stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to take my hair down, fluff it up, and then I will be back. So this is the final look. These are the eyes, these are the cheeks, these are the lips, yeah. So yeah, that's what I've got going on today. Yeah, I think it's a nice look for Valentine's Day. It's not too over the top, it's just kind of pretty and feminine. I think it works if you're going out on a date. I think it works if you're going out with the girls. I think it works if you're even by yourself and just want to look romantic and feminine for the day. Yeah, it works for any sort of situation. So this is what I have. Hope that you enjoyed. Have an amazing week. Please feel free to subscribe. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you soon.